Hello everyone, Daniel Kerr here. So I have worked out a little bit different way of working with the Korg Electribe Sampler. I admit the frustrations of using the machine are substantial when compared with anything else that I have, even stuff that was made 10 years ago. There's a lot of limitations that I just really irritate me. But when I do find something amazing about the machine, there's a little bit of joy. It's almost like I searched through a dumpster full of like cess and found something that wouldn't kill me if I ate it. Right? Nonetheless, I'm going to basically expand upon what I was showing you before about using the slice feature for different drum loops and using the mute buttons. It's almost like legato slices where one drum loop picks up where the other one left off. Okay, the thing about using sliced loops in the ES2 is that they sound terrible. They sound like utter garbage. When you use the slice feature, it always ends up sounding choppy. It doesn't matter. It does not matter if you play the tempo. If you play the loop back, the sliced loop at the tempo of the original sample, it still sounds bad. And if there's a little tempo or pitch variation, it sounds even worse. To get it to do a little better, I can pitch each hit up a little bit so that they kind of hit maybe a little glitchier, for lack of a better term. But on the ESX, there was time stretching, which was sweet. But also in the slice feature on the ESX, it kind of had a little algorithm where it would loop a tiny little piece of the end of each slice so that if the timing was off or the pitch was off a little, it would never sound choppy. It would always smoothly transition right into the hit of the next slice. So that was much, much better. But nonetheless, using the slices on the Korg, it's just not, even having 16, like the option for 16 sliced beats, is just kind of severely limited by the fact that the slices sound so bad. So what I figured of doing is I would basically put a different non-sliced hit on each one of the 16 pads, and I would play it back at its original tempo. Now that takes out all of the option of using pitch, and also I can't just mute and unmute tracks like I used to and have one completely go silent as soon as I mute it. Now what I have to do is I have to limit myself even further by using one bar patterns only. And this way, when I mute one track and unmute another, as soon as the top of the bar rolls back around, that existing sample that's playing will cut itself off, and that's how it works, right? Now, I could do it a little differently this way. Well, let me explain what I got going on, okay? Oops. Awesome. Waiting around. Okay, what I've done is I've taken all 16 pads and I have cut them into like a crisscross grid. So I have this grid here of pad 1 through 4, then pad 5 through 8, 9 through 12, and 13 through 16. So it's kind of like 4 banks of 4 pads, okay? The first 4 is all bass riffs. Listen. Okay, the second 4 is all arps. Listen. Okay, the third set of 4 is all drums. Listen. Okay, and then the last 4 is all vocal hits. Listen. All right, and this way I can do a little finger drumming type of action without even hitting play on the sequencer. Listen. All right, as you can hear, that's kind of sweet. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to throw some patterns down and demonstrate exactly how I've got this thing working. I'm going to move the camera over here so you can see it. The thing is also all of these samples, this is just 16 samples. This is part of a massive pack that I just now, if you're seeing this video for the first time, I just put this thing up on eBay. You can check it out. It's 250 loops, riffs, substantial samples, not just little percussion one hits or one shots, but 250 good quality samples. Also, there's a whole bunch of variations of the same bass riffs and arpeggios in there, because of what I showed before about using the gate arp in the touch scale or a gate arp in keyboard mode and being able to adapt any sliced loop to the pitch of your current project. So they're all tuned to C minor. So you can use them in a huge number of ways. In fact, when I show you some of these patterns that are also included in the .all file that is in that sample set, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, I hope that you have been enjoying your new year. I hope that 2016 is promising to bring extreme blessings to all of you. And yeah, snowmetal.org, facebook.com/snowmetal, or soundcloud.com/snowmetal to hear some music.
I can't stand music.